help you to be with people that are like-minded in certain areas? How does that help your practice?
Accountability.
Accountability. Can you expand on that?
I think when somebody knows where you're coming from, even if there's just, a little bit of common ground, no matter where else we're coming from, with everything that it encompasses, any of us, that little bit of common ground is what allows us, or does allow us, rather, to hold each other accountable comfortably. I guess it's kind of how, when we talked about roles, models, and reactions, us all being so different and yet having the common factor of interest in this was kind of an illustration that nobody had to fit a certain model. And so it allowed us to be comfortable, and then having that common thread allows us to feel comfortable enough to share and just really hold each other accountable, and ourselves too.
Wow, I like that. I like that a lot. Accountability. It's got such a bad name, accountability, but it actually is just personal responsibility, right?
Yeah, why do you think accountability does have that kind of rep?
I think accountability is responsibility in a lot of ways to maybe us in this modern society, and I think that most of us have grown up that when something bothers us, we look to the outside of how to fix it. So if somebody's being mean to us or somebody's reacting in a certain way, I think our propensity is to just look at them and then try to build a team, which eventually become our friends, of people that will also agree with us that they're screwed up or they're mean or they're this or they're that. And so in a way it sort of helps us build the strength of the roles and the models and the reactions. It's all feeding into the same river. And then we walk around looking for people that are like us.
There's strength in numbers. That's what creates a group.
Yeah, and I guess it all goes back to that, who in you do you think you are, and who in you are you building? Because the friends that we make, I'm sure all of you have felt that. There's certain friends you'll call when certain things happen in your life, and there's certain friends you definitely will not call. And our minds will say they get us, or they understand that topic, or they're guaranteed to feed us at that moment what we're hoping to really be able to get from ourselves at some point in the journey of self-knowledge or self-seeking. But it really perpetuates and helps create the us and them. So then we're walking around like that. So for me, in the conception of this whole idea, it was never about finding like-minded people who were all exactly alike so that we could then be in our us, and then everybody else is in their them.
Yep.
It was more to find what's going to maybe help us find ways to find practices and that will speak to us, that maybe if we all understand that we're coming from maybe the same sense of humor, or the same...
Wasn't that what brought us all together? Wasn't that the common
Absolutely.
common denominator?
For this group, it was without a doubt.
Everybody liked George Carlin.
Everybody loved George Carlin. And so that was like a launch pad, but it wasn't a launch pad for us to feel separate, us and them. It's just that, at least for me in my practice, it allowed me to see where do I have my heels stuck in. And if I could pick out 2 or 3 things that I really think that's who I am, how do I use the habit of that in a way to find daily practice? By creating a satsang that maybe will quiet that part of my mind, that mother part of my mind that's looking for the things that will maybe make me surrender a little quicker. And then, so for me, it feels like I'm going in through the back door. So we all get together. You know that you were filled out the questionnaire, and that allows me to at least make an attempt to go, oh, okay, well, this person has dealt with that, or this person feels that, or this person doesn't feel that. And nothing's ever going to match 100%, but if we can take the things inside of us that are, the heels like really digging in, and all meet at that place, you can probably say now that your heels are not really that dug in. And through you, I've been able to see my heels aren't really that dug in.